Larry Markkanen's missed a ton of games because of injury, giving these young players a lot of experience. The Thunder, coming off that 3-game break in March, does not happen very often. The tip, won by Dort, contested at the rim. Skip pass, 3 on the way. That's going to rim out no good. Offensive rebound. George back inside. Chet Holmgren might have got a piece of it. Skip pass, 3 on the way. That's going to rim out no good. Offensive rebound. George back inside. Chet Holmgren might have got a piece of it. Chet Holmgren wide open off the catch. And the rebound.
He's learning from a veteran player like that, as well as pushing him and vice versa. Both of them pushing each other.
And put the ball in his hands a lot, and he's making plays like that. Sensabaugh was stripped. SGA should get credit with a steal. Dort steps into it from deep.
How about that nice little play by Chet, showing really good body control to bank that shot in.
It's done. Fires it cross court. Sensabaugh from 3. No good. Tapped out to George. He'll step into it on the reload. And the Jazz are 0 for 5 from deep to open things up.
John Collins as well. He's a big reason why the Thunder are is the top shot blocking team in the association right now. They're over 6 a game.
Shea got the matchup that he wanted there with Sexton. As George inside, again Chet Holmgren in the vicinity. Can put you in the best situation to stay healthy. But the Thunder, at least on the left side, have been very fortunate so far.
And that's the best you can do, because there's always an element little year for the Thunder just continuing to develop.
And the defensive 3 seconds puts George at the free throw line. Mostly rest. It's going to be a tough 15-game finish. George pulls up, and it takes a couple of bounces on the rim, and finally goes through.
Don't worry, Thunder. I got this. He just, he is so good with double coverage. You put single coverage on him.
When you think that they don't have an outlet, ultimately do. They'll leave their feet and have no idea where they're going with the basketball. Dunn had an idea where he wanted that basketball to go. Missed both shots. SGA bounces off the Dunn. Kicks. Giddey got it right back. Oh, what a cut. And almost the finish, but Isaiah Joe got met at the rim. And in fact, maybe a double team lurking. J-Dub off 1 foot, left side. No good. And what is the final shot of the first half?
But especially against Utah, who's playing some bigger guys and are sending a lot of guys to the glass, taking advantage of those transition opportunities are key for the Thunder.
Harris, and coming out of this third quarter, aerial attack on full display. Dunn the kick, George the 3. Can't quiet things down. Looked early on like he might take the 3, like Keyonte George just did. Collins got some velocity in his game.
He's one of those speed guys. I mean, man, he went coast to coast with it.
Number 2 in the NBA. Keyonte George trying to dig that ball out, picked up, turn it over. Sexton gets back with Hendricks.
At SGA, here's the mismatch you wanted. Now passing it back to Jay Will. A little bit short on the 3. In that little mid-range area.
George wildly inside, tried to shovel it down to Walker. That tightened the grip over the second half of the fourth quarter against Memphis on Saturday night. Can they do it again here against Utah? That's an air ball way off the mark for Keyonte George. Kessler, he was shaded toward J-Dub, and J-Dub, you're right, Michael, he put that pass right where it needed to be, and there is Keyonte George slipping inside. J-Dub. Getting it back instead. It's Giddey driving on point. Potter and Potter with the block. Giddey got it back. 12-point game. J-Dub took a shot on the screen from Potter. And they're going to call a foul that's going to put a lot of that damage coming from Chet Holmgren. And now a quick word from the Oklahoma floor dealers. This has been the Thunder having to earn everything thanks to the effort. George floats. No. Kessler Always a factor on the glass, and Holmgren kept him off.
You've been dunking on my head all night, and he tickles the net with a 3.
George wiggles inside, and it pops through the hands of Walker Kessler. Thunder trying to push. Odd-man rush. Holmgren yet again!
The Jazz dropped to 29-40 and 9-25 on the road, and Oklahoma City trying to mark